Bruno, what is going on, brother? This is Nick O'Neill here with Leo Digital SEO, and I'm going to have this video here for you, your website, and your business, and it's going to have 3 points. So that's going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Then I'll show you the opportunity to take any steps for your business and why it could possibly be so fruitful for you to start driving in some traffic. So I did try to put in your website first and foremost, but you might be having some problems with it right now. So I'm going to use your top competition in the area. When I put in epoxy flooring, West Long Branch, New Jersey, we've got these top 3 right here as your top competition. So we're going to use 3M Mellow Flooring. So first things first, right, is content. And generally Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words. And that's depending on competition and the number of keywords needed. If you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. For an example, a couple keywords for you could be epoxy flooring, West Long Branch, or stained concrete West Long Branch, stained polished concrete West Long Branch. The list goes on and on and on. You get the idea of it. So let's put Mellow Floors in a word counter and see how they stack up. They're currently at 310 words. I don't know how your website's looking, but you do want to get that up to 1,500 words, at least 1,500 to 2,000. For one, Google doesn't consider your homepage an authority until you hit 1,500 words. And 2, you want enough content so you can have all of those keywords in there that you're wanting to put in there, right? So let's go ahead and look at my tool Airs that I have here. This is a tool that I use and pay for monthly. It gives me more in-depth data on websites and competitors' websites, but there are free tools out there for you to use should you need to. So these would be some of the keywords that Google is picking up for Mellow Flooring, right? They might not pertain to you because they do wood floorings, it looks like, but yeah, I'll just give you a quick rundown of these keywords. So this would be a keyword. This is the amount of people searching for it monthly. And then this number right here is going to be keyword difficulty. That's going to be on a scale of 0 to 100. And that's going to be how hard or how easy it's going to be to rank for this. The higher it is, the harder it is, and the longer it's going to take. The lower it is, the easier it is to rank for it, and the quicker you will rank for that. When I say rank for it, I mean ranking for it right here in this area, right? So this would be the amount of people that are getting to their website a month for it. And this is the position that they are ranked for this specific word itself. So let's go back on to the second point that I'm going to have for you. And that's going to be a backlink. And now a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another. Or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to your website when you get it back up and running. So these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google basically uses this to build trust in your business and your website by seeing other websites vouching for you. Best example I can give of this, brother, is it's literally like a, sorry about that. It's literally like a popularity contest where, the person with the most wins or websites pointing back to their website is winning that, quote unquote contest, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at my tool Errors. I've got your website URL in here, and we see that you have 0 backlinks and 0 other websites pointing back to your page. If we look at these guys, Mellow Floors, we see that they have 1.2 thousand backlinks, and they've got 44 other websites pointing back to them. That's a bit spammy, but nonetheless, they are on the top. So they are winning that quote unquote popularity contest. So the idea is if it works for them, then it would work for you. And we could actually go in and find all the relevant websites these are all the relevant websites that are pointing back to their page, right? I do want to point out that not all links are created equal. So it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. To further that point, this number right here is what we're going to look at, and that's going to be domain rating. Now, this is going to be on a scale of 0 to 100. And the higher this number is, the more power that Google is giving this website right here. So you want to get those higher powered websites linking back to your page. And yeah, it's going to do two things. One, that's going to give your website power, and two, it's going to rank it a lot faster with higher powered ones. All of these, all of these websites that are below 20, you don't really want to touch those, because just this one right here alone does more than all of these below 20 put together. So let's go on to that last point that I'm going to have for you, Bruno. And this one is probably going to be the most important for you in your area. So let's look at the Google map pack section right here. And the third and last point is going to be a citation. Now, a citation is anywhere your business name, address, or service area and phone number is exactly as it's shown right here on your Google business profile. So these citations, they help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they do generate huge amounts of revenue. For an example, if someone put in epoxy flooring, West Long Branch, New Jersey, you want to be in that top 3 area, right? Nobody's going to go to page 2 or 3 or click more businesses to see and inquire about services from them. So more on to those citations. These citations are included in directories like Yelp, Angie's Expertise, BBB, and then, I'm sure there's hundreds of others you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. For an example, on your Facebook business page, right? You'd want to put your business name, address, and phone number as it's shown right here on your Facebook business page. And then Google would read that, pick it up, and count it as one citation. So then you have Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, the list goes on, right? And the idea is that your brand begins to be found all over the web by Google, because they constantly have bots that are crawling the internet to see whose presence is felt most compared to their competitors. And the larger your online presence is, then the more that Google is going to trust your website and your business. But once they start to see you more often than these cats right here, then the more likely it is that they're going to rank you above them. Let me go in depth here for your specific situation. It does not look like there is a ton of search volume for, epoxy flooring or concrete coating or polished concrete, things of that nature. Again, I haven't done just in-depth research, but I'm going to be willing to bet that any traffic that is looking for that, your best bet's going to be this Google business profile right here. So if you don't have one already, make sure you create one. Get those reviews up and get those citations up, brother. It'll bring you in a lot more traffic than any other avenues that you may be looking at right now. So let's do a quick recap, Bruno. Once you get that content up of 1,500 to 2,000 words, you're getting those keywords in there that I talked about and gave you examples of. And then second, you're getting those backlinks into your website. Once you do get it back up, you got those other websites pointing back to you, and you're winning that quote unquote popularity contest. And most importantly for you, when you get that Google business profile page up, you want to get those citations and those reviews up. Well, let's take a look at why it could be so profitable in doing that. So Mellow Floors is in here right now, and we see that they're getting 40 people to their website a month just off of those 3 points alone that we talked about. And they might not necessarily be doing, a great job at that. So let's say it's your website and you're killing those 3 points that we just talked about, and you're getting 40 people to your website a month off of those 3 points alone, right? Let's say only 20 actually decide to pick up the phone and call you for services. And then let's say you and your business actually only close out half of those. So that's 10 new jobs a month off of those 3 points alone that we talked about. And I'm not too sure what your profit margins are right now, but 10 more jobs a month on top of what you're doing already would probably be a good amount of revenue and chunk of change for you and your pocket, your pocket as well. There's many more keywords that you can use than just 66, and also there's a lot more traffic to capture, and this number is most likely a lot higher. This is just a tool that I use, but we don't have Google's exact numbers, so they're probably most likely a lot higher, right, brother? So yeah. Bruno, I am, this is what I do for a living, brother. So I'm making this video here and for you to help you start generating some leads online, man. If you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling the business, reach out to me and I can help you with some more information, or we can talk about the goals, and I can do some research, maybe to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, or what it might take to reach those goals, brother. I do just ask that you leave one line of feedback, whether something was unclear, whether something was great, or whether you just had another question. Reach back out to me and let me know. Feel free to reach out. My door is always open. Thank you so much for watching, my man, and I do hope that this helps you. Have a blessed day.